Time we'll hear a best practices inventory discussion from our Township Business Administrator, Mr. Joe Criscuolo. Mr. Criscuolo, the floor is yours.
Yearly, we have to do the state best practices inventory. I will say this is how they calculate how much of the energy receipts that is due to us is calculated. The state will call it state aid. It's not state aid, it's our money. So yearly, we have to score ourselves with all the practices that we have in the municipality. I'm proud to say that this year we will score 36. You have to score 32 to get full funding. So we will get all of the energy receipts that we are entitled to. There are two items that we are going to be working on, which will then bring us up to 38 next year if they don't change the questions. But traditionally what they do is they do change the questions. So yeah, you see towns scoring the same scores over years. It's not because they haven't adopted or went and added some controls, it's because they changed the questions. So it's a requirement of the best practice inventory to list it on the agenda, have what they call a discussion. I have already certified it. Tamar will put in her click into the system because it's already loaded up, and Angel will then certify it as well, and then the state will send us our check. So staff is doing extremely well in covering different areas that are important to the state, and that's why we continue to be fully funded in this area.
You failed to mention Mr. Iacocca. Is he not part of this scenario?
Not really.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Mayor Cohn?
I just never want to pass an opportunity to talk about energy receipts because most people who've been in government long enough often see the word state aid used at the same time that you use energy receipts. State aid is not the same thing as state aid for schools. They are completely different things. This is not money that the state government is opting to give you. It is your money. Every single time PSE&G, JCP&L, they all have land throughout the township that they're allowed to have rights to use in order to bury lines, to put the energy infrastructure here in the township, that they should be paying taxes just like you do on your land. They should be paying taxes for that. And for the longest time, they would pay townships taxes until the 80s when that was taken over by the state government. And the state decided it would be easier for them to collect one check and then divide it out to the towns, which it never really did in a fair way. There's been multiple times over the years that townships have fought with the state to make sure that each individual town got its fair share of its money. It's not the state's money. There was supposed to be inflators put into that formula so that each year, just like your taxes go up, the tax that you should be able to collect from the energy companies go up. We have been basically flat funded for the last decades. We have not gotten any increase. We get only what we're entitled to. We've not gotten any price inflator. It's not insignificant. It amounts right now to somewhere around a little under $4 million a year that comes to the township from energy tax receipts that should have been going up every year, just the way your taxes do, and it hasn't. And the mere fact that the state is now tying best practices to collecting your money is the height of gall. But that's the law. So just want to make sure you had a flavor for that. It's your money.
Good choice of words, Mayor.
Thank you.